It's July 28th, 2019. It's been really warm and sunny here in Seattle. Let's start the update over here. You can see the ficus tree is doing really well. The pine tree too. Down here we have the elephant food plants and the frizzle sizzle. Look at the flower bed. It's getting super big. It's a lot bigger than the one it produced during the winter indoor. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the flowers look like. And here we have the tomato. You can see some of them have started to turn orangish. They're gonna mature soon. And here we have the lavender. You can see lots of new flowers. Rosemary looks pretty much the same, like this one. Hydrangea. After I pruned it, you can see some new growths. Here's some other flowers. Looks like they're doing pretty well. Here we have the peony. Looks like the leaves are changing color now. The succulents are looking good too. The pineapple, you can see this leaf is getting super long. And from the center, I believe, yeah, it's just sending out more new leaves, so that's good. And the mulberry, I'm not seeing any fruits anymore. So yeah, it's pretty much done with the fruiting, just leaves. Here we have the green onion. As you can see, I harvested one of the plants and it's sending out some new growth with aphids on the tip. And the other plant looks like it's developing some sort of bulb structure at the bottom. Not sure. Here's the dahlia. You can see the older flowers are gone now, and here's some new flowers. And then let's look at the blueberry. You can see still a lot of fruits on the bush, and also lots of fruits on the floor. Still dropping a lot of fruits. I'm not sure why. I think it could be the heat. But yeah, there's still some harvestable fruits, and this is the fallen fruits I put together. And this is the harvest I did today. Here we have the calla lily. You can see this flower is still colorful, while this one over here is turning green completely. It's probably gonna set the seeds soon. Up here we have some strawberries. You can see this plant over here is sending out quite some flowers, like this one over here. And this plant over here is also sending out quite some flowers too. Here's some new flowers that's going to come out pretty soon. Hopefully these are pollinated, we'll see. And then these strawberries over here are just sending out runners. You can see some roots developing from that new plant. And here we have the hydrangea. You can see this new flower over here. Looks like it's going to be purple, I assume. And then the other hydrangea flowers are kind of turning greenish. You can see it's kind of greenish regardless of the color of the flower. Here we have the raspberry. You can see most of the fruits are really nicely pollinated. The fruits are looking pretty full. And here's another flower. And up here's another stalk, and you can see a lot more raspberries developing. Most of them are pretty nicely pollinated. You can see. I'll keep you updated. Here we have some catnips. You can see lots of pollinators around these flowers. And then the plain corpses. I've been seeing a lot of pollinators around too. Mostly flies and bees. Here we have the grape. Doesn't look like too much is going on. Still trying to find those flowers, but I haven't seen them since I moved the plants. Rhubarb looks pretty much the same. Potato too. Trying to see if I can see any potatoes poking up from the soil. Not seeing anything yet. And lastly, here we have the artichoke. You can see the flower is gradually opening up. It's a slow process. But yeah, we'll see how that looks when it opens. As for the indoor garden, here's the succulents with the little baby plants. Right here, it's doing pretty well. And then at the tip of the flower stalk, you can see this flower. I think it has already opened, so it's going to go away pretty soon. Here, the succulent is getting a little taller. Snake plants. Over here, we have the orchids. This orchids over here is still sending out some new growths, like this thing over here. It's looking green. Not sure if that's going to become any flowers. Here we have the Venus slipper orchid. You can see the flower is developing nicely, like this one too. Yeah, I'm really spoiled with 2 flowers at once. They've been doing it really consistently. And here we have the mini oncidium. Let's take a look. Last week I saw that new flower spike coming out from one of these plants. You can see one of the flowers is developing pretty nicely. The red color is coming out. And when I was watering the plants today, I saw another flower spike over here. So yeah, this mini oncidium is producing 2 flower spikes now. This is the other orchids. They're all looking pretty healthy. String of pearls. Doesn't look like it's growing much. Maybe it's going dormant. I'm not sure. And the Staghorn fern. All the leaves are so green. Another orchid. Nothing too much. The Easter cactus. You can see it's sending out more new leaves again. Here we have this new leaf coming out from that plant. And Hoya plant, let's look at the new growth right here. You can see a lot more new leaves coming out from the tip. Yeah, it's looking really healthy. Spider plants, yes, spider plants. You can see another flower spike right here. It's coming out. I don't need more flower spikes though. Fir plants and philodendron. And the phalaenopsis, you can see the new leaf is getting bigger. And down here you can see a lot of new roots growth and that little flower spike probably, and more new roots. Right here we have the beautiful Staghorn fern. This is a total success. You can see this beautiful shield frond. Very nice, beautiful vein patterns with another shield fronds coming out from the other side. The other one, I don't think it's doing too much though. But yeah, I've been watering these 3 plants outdoor just because it's easier to manage the runoff, the water runoff.